Good morning friends, I am from the Marwadi University and I am going to present my software project of subject data communication and networking. My name is Kishan Gohel and I am from the third semester. My topic is comparison of microwaves, radio waves and infrared waves. So what is infrared? Infrared signal have a frequency between 300 GHz to 400 THz. They are used for short range communication. It is work in high frequency. Its infrared wave range is 300 or up to 400 terahertz. So frequency are greater than waves are lesser. Infrared waves are used for very short distance communication like TV remote, wireless speaker, automatic doors and handheld devices. Infrared waves having high frequency prevent interference between one system to another. Means infrared waves have a high frequency. The benefits is waves are smaller. It cannot interfere one system to another system. Infrared signal have a high frequency and cannot penetrate walls due to its short range communication system. The use of infrared communication system in one room will not be affected by the use of another system in the next room. This is why using an infrared TV remote control in our home will not interfere with the use of neighbors' infrared TV remote control. Means wavelength is small and frequency is high, so communication enjoy is very small. Uses of infrared: model detection, water leak detection, energy efficiency, building maintenance, water damage restoration. And now see the example of infrared wave.
When you use a remote control to change channels on your TV, your remote is using light waves. But this light is beyond the visible spectrum of light you can see. Back in 1800, William Herschel discovered another region of the electromagnetic spectrum: infrared light. This region consists of short wavelengths around 760 nanometers to longer wavelengths about 1 million nanometers, or about 1,000 micrometers in length. We can sense some of this infrared energy as reflectivity.
Radio wave are electromagnetic waves that have wavelength between 1 millimeter and 100 kilometer, or 300 gigahertz and 3 kilowatts in frequency. Or we can say that if waves are low and then frequency is high, or waves are bigger then frequency is less. Radio frequency is easy to generate because it has large wavelengths and can travel long distance. Simple, it is easy to generate because wavelength is bigger and it can travel long distance. Radio waves are generated by radio transmitters and received by the radio receivers. Radio station transmit radio waves using transmitters which are received by the receiver installed over devices. Both transmitters and receivers use antennas to radiate or capture radio signals. Means radio station are transmit radio waves using transmitter. In our device, receiver is there. Receiver are catch the signals. This is an example of radio wave. Radio wave are omnidirectional, means they travel in all directions from the source. So radio wave are omnidirectional, means radio waves are travels in around from the source. When an antenna transmits radio waves, they are propagated in all directions. Means when an antenna transmits radio waves, it sends the cause of omnidirectionals. It is used in mobile, AM, FM radio, televisions. As I said in previous slide, microwaves are sub-part of radio waves. How do we use radio waves? Cellular telephones, wireless LANs, keyless entry, AM, FM radio, garage door opener, satellite radio, microwave oven, police, satellite tracking and communications. Now see the example of radio waves.
Guglielmo Marconi's first radio transmissions in 1894 have spread into space for over 100 years at the speed of light, that we are here. Radio waves are the longest and contain the least energy of any electromagnetic wave. While visible light is measured in waves longer than the diameter of our planet.
Microwaves are the type of radio waves with high frequency. It can be classified as a subclass of radio wave. The frequency of microwaves lies in 300 MHz to 300 GHz. As I say, microwave is a type of radio wave. Unlike radio waves, microwaves are unidirectional, in which the sending and receiving antennas are read to be aligned. Means microwaves are unidirectional. It travels in one direction where sending and receiving antennas need to be aligned. Microwaves are widely used for point-to-point communication because their small wavelength, which means that the signal is focused into a narrow beam. Additionally, each antenna must be within the line of sight the next antenna. When wavelength is small, then we can give the direction. This is the example of microwaves. You can see the point-to-point communication, or you can say line of sight communication between satellite and Earth. Microwaves have a higher frequency and do not penetrate wall-like obstacles. It is used for satellite communication, navigation, radar, remote sensing, and other short distance communication system. This is an example. You can see the microwave station and main microwave. Both have a line of sight communication, or you can say point-to-point communications. Now see the example of microwave.
Microwaves can pop your popcorn. They can catch you speeding. They carry thousands of phone channels to speed your calls. With wavelengths ranging from 30 centimeters down to 1 millimeter, microwaves fall between radio waves and infrared. Microwaves are used in Doppler radar, which is widely used for short-term localized weather forecasting and what you see on TV weather news. Satellites have revolutionized weather forecasting by providing a global view of weather patterns and surface temperatures. This unique.
So now start with deep comparison with radio waves and microwaves. In microwaves have a wavelength between 1 meter and 1 millimeter. In radio wave, wavelength of radio waves range from 100 kilometers and 100 meters for low to medium frequency to 10 meters to 1 millimeter for high frequency. In microwaves have shorter wavelength. In radio waves have a longer wavelength. This is the application of microwaves. Microwaves are used for short distance communications, such as in mobile broadband and GSM standards, WLAN via Wi-Fi network, as well as wireless personal network protocols such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi direct. In radio waves are used for long distance communication within the ground due to their longer wavelengths. Now, next will be infrared waves versus radio waves. Radio waves have a longer wavelength, as I said in the previous slide, than infrared light in the electromagnetic spectrum. Infrared waves, a remote control uses infrared light to change the channel on your TV, while radio waves are used to receive TV shows. Radio waves can effectively be used from a long distance. Infrared light only functions through the line of sight. Radio waves are able to reach the Earth's surface unlike most infrared light. Astronomers use microwaves to uncover the structure of other galaxies near Earth. This is the reference which I have taken the content, and thank you so much.